Michael, I could see there as you watched, you were going through so many different emotions and thoughts. How did that feel, watching that?
I'm just livid, to be honest with you. I'm upset, and to the point that I'm here talking to you today, because I just couldn't watch that and not come out and say something. And can I actually, before we start, can I just say that whatever is said now between us, don't take my word for it. Don't take my brother's word for it, who would be here if he didn't have this wonderful life now that he's made for himself in America with his new wife. Take my mum's friends' words for it. Take her family's words for it. He mentioned that all their close friends, their real friends are behind them. I never saw any friends, or hardly ever come around a house that she had met through him. Okay, the real friends are people like Nadia, who looked after us as children, who knew what our family was about, knew the morals, knew how we were brought up and what the values were in our family, and that's why I'm glad that you're here today. And speak to her friends that have known her whole life, from the age of 18, from drama school. Speak to people in the business, respected people who have good careers in this business, who are texting me and meeting me for lunch and are horrified by the lies and just the vile behaviour of this man, quite frankly.
But what I want to know is, what is all this about? You believed that your mother had made a will which left you and your brother certain provisions, and then you discovered there was another will.
Yeah. Well, yes, I understand where you're getting this from. Let me correct you. So, the previous will left everything to my brother and I. Everything. When she was diagnosed with cancer, Michael started to draw up her new will for her, okay? We were always told that we would be looked after. Now, whether people out there agree with it or not, I've got lots of friends and family who have worked hard, their parents have worked hard, and whether people agree with it or not, they want to look after their children and make sure that they can buy a house, they can build their life when they're not here anymore. When we asked him, or when my auntie went and asked him, you know, are you going to sit down with these boys and explain why the will's being changed? He said, it's not our business. I'm sorry. It's not his position to tell us that. He's not our father. It is our business to know that what our mother told us our whole lives would be done for us, okay?
Now, Michael Pattemore says that the will was drawn up, the new will, and you were all involved. You all drew it up together.
Yeah, that's a lie.
I mean, that's the awful thing about this, isn't it? I mean, he comes out often and says stuff, and then you feel that you have to defend, quite rightly, you feel you want to defend your mother. And I've been looking over the clips and you talking and reading stuff, and my heart goes out to you, because I think I would be so angry if I felt things were being said about my mother that wasn't true. But what about how sad you must be feeling as well? I mean, you've lost your mum.
Well, we didn't defend ourselves for a year, did we? We sat back, we gave him the benefit of the doubt, we trusted him to do the right thing, but
a will is a will. I mean, in the end, the will was made a year before she died. And you said you sat back and you trusted him. But did you not ask for the details of what you were going to get?
So I waited. He said that I came to him a few days and said, where's the money? No, I didn't. I waited a month. I waited to see if this man would do what I would do, which is to approach a woman's children and say, now, look, guys, I'm sure you've got some concerns about what's going to happen. This is the will. Never approached us once. I asked my auntie to go and speak to him and say, my mother's sister, that is, would he explain the will to us? He said, oh, whenever they're ready, they can come and ask me. So, fine. I went and asked him a month later. He sat down, he showed me the will, he printed it off for me. He said, she's left me everything. When I die, you get the first $1 million, and the rest will be split between the 4 of you.